Good evening, baseball fans, and welcome to McBride Field on the campus of Simpson College for tonight's Mink League matchup between the A's of Clarinda, Iowa, and your Des Moines Peak Prospects. Fans, tonight's game is brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines, offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. Thank you and enjoy the game. We do have a concession stand tonight. $2 hot dogs, $3 beers, $5 high noons, and much more. Cash only. And now it's time to meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Clarinda A's. Batting first, playing in left field, number 11, Gavin Long. Batting second, playing at third base, number 17, Cole Wareheim. Batting third, the shortstop, number 19, Anthony Pamilia. Batting fourth, the DH, number 28, Junior Barajas. Batting fifth, playing in right field, number 16, Nick Massarini. Batting sixth, playing in center field, number 21, Tarek Thompson. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 25, Julian Sauger. Batting eighth, playing at second, number 23, Joey Little. And batting ninth at first base, number 38, Cord Durinsky. The pitcher is number 10, Ben Zer. Coaching the A's is Ryan Eberle. The general manager is Rod Eberle. And now it's time to meet the starters for your Des Moines Peak Prospects. Batting first in center field, number 29, Carter Thomas. Batting second, the designated hitter, number 15, Tanner Short. Batting third, playing third base, number 4, Alex Birith. Batting fourth and catching, number 16, Liam Gilbert. Batting fifth, playing in right field, number 22, Diego Morales. Batting sixth, playing in first base, it's number 5, Declan O'Hare. Batting second, playing at second base, number 10, Colin Evers. Batting eighth, playing at shortstop, it's number 8, Cade Gravengood. Batting ninth, playing in left field, number 33, Jalen Ziegler. And pitching for the Des Moines Peak Prospects and returning from last year's Des Moines squad, it's number 36, Trey Castile. The Prospects are coached by Tyler Willis and assisted by Joel Sampson.
Here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Four more games left for the Des Moines Peak Prospects. They have been eliminated from playoff contention, but still 4 games left to go with this crew, this 2023 Peak Prospects crew, and one of their 3 final home games, 3 of their final 4 games here at Simpson College on this gorgeous, gorgeous afternoon. 25 minutes south of downtown Des Moines. Spencer Bohm with you here. Clarinda fighting with St. Joseph for that top seed in the Mink League North Division. And back for Des Moines from last year's squad, number 36, Trey Castile is on the mound. He pitched as a routine starter for the Peak Prospects, and he's very familiar with this turf here as well. He is from Simpson College and has been a routine weekend starter for them as well. He was as a freshman last year and as a sophomore this year. Right-handed pitcher. He's a native of Urbandale, Iowa. Catching is Gilbert, O'Hare, Evers, and Barrett, first, second, and third. Gravengood, the shortstop. Ziegler, Thomas, and Morales in the outfield left to right. The left fielder, Gavin Long. So here we go. A's wearing their gray tops, gray pants, red sleeves. And the first pitch by Castile clips the outside, and the count is 0-1. Fastball outside, 1-1. So the first pitch around 7:02, 7:03, game time temperature 77 degrees. First pitch at 7:02, game time temperature 77 degrees. 56% humidity with a light breeze, 5 miles an hour. 2-1 count. Swing and a miss, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Outside, full count. Left-handed batter Gavin Long here at the plate. And Castile so far trending away from the batter. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. And Gavin Long is retired on the play. Third baseman Cole Wareheim. So Gavin Long retired, 0-0, top of the first inning. Prospects have a doubleheader against Chillicothe tomorrow. First pitch, a ball, 1-0. Turf infield, grass outfield, fastball up and away, 2-0. So Castile is the first and only Simpson baseball player on this roster. Finds the zone, called 2-1. Simpson players could not play on this roster when Coach Willis was with the Storm. Called 2-2. Wareheim, 17 on his jersey from Southeast Missouri State, Division I. The SEMO Redhawks upstairs, full count. Payoff. Swing and a miss. He got him. That is 2 swinging strikeouts pitched by Trey Castile up on the mound. Shortstop, Anthony Pamilia. 0-0, 2 strikeouts thrown by Castile in his return to the Peak Prospects. Limited to 65 pitches today, which, knowing how well he throws, as he fires a slider outside, 1-0. Right-handed batter, Pamilia, 19 on his jersey. Downstairs, 2-0. But he could easily give you 4 or 5 innings out of that 65, knowing how well he's done, and he looks locked in. I don't know how much he's been working out or throwing during the summer. Obviously not playing with the Peak Prospects this year. That one passes through the zone, 2-1, check swing. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Castile. Two, 1, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 up, 2 down so far with the bases empty. 2 outs. The pitch. Breaking ball missed just away. So full count once again. That would be 15 pitches now by Castile, right? Or 18, sorry, because he's... Yeah. Going on 18. Here's the 18th. Swing. High fly ball deep towards left field, and it is caught there by Jalen Ziegler, the left fielder. And Pamelia is retired. 3 up, 3 down. That takes us to the bottom of the first. Here live from Simpson College.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
You know, I grew up hearing that women are bad with money, but like many of you, I spent years paying bills, managing checking accounts, and taking care of my family. So turns out women are pretty good with money after all. And now I'm taking control of my financial future by saving for retirement. It's never too late to start, and there's a great website to help you. Check out WeSaySaveIt.org and jumpstart your retirement savings on your budget and your timeline. That's WeSaySaveIt.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
0-0. A's go 3 up, 3 down in the inning. The top of the first, that is, as we welcome you back to live coverage of Major League Baseball, Peak Prospects Network. Leading off for the Peak Prospects, it's the center fielder, Carter Thomas. I'm also doing public address today, folks, so bear with me. 0-0, bottom of the first, about to head your way. This gorgeous sunny afternoon. Not too hot out. 77 was the first pitch temperature, which Bryce and I both like a lot. Left-handed batter Thomas watches one go upstairs for ball one. Swings and fouls it away. And the count is 1-1. Fans, please return all foul balls to the concession stand for a free piece of bubble gum. Low and in, 2-1. Pitching Benzer, catching Sauger, Dobrinsky, Little, and Wareheim for second and third. Pamelia at short. Long, Thompson, and Masserini left to right in the outfield. Left-handed batter Thomas. This pitcher's a righty. 2-1 count. Up and up, upstairs and away. 2-1. Low. And that's going to send Thomas to first. The designated hitter, Tanner Short. Tanner Short from Ellsworth Community College, native of Des Moines. Comes up to the plate, game tied at 0. We are in the bottom of the first inning. So Benzer on the mound. Winds up, fires, called across the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Tanner, I think, is the only Peak prospect to hit a home run in this park. One is upstairs, and that's going to send Thomas to second off the wild pitch. I meant to play Just a Bet Outside, and I accidentally played a different sound effect, but it worked perfectly. I was going to play Just a Bet Outside. Thomas is on second, wild pitch. 0-0 ball game, no outs on the board. 1-1 count here against Tanner Short. The pitch. Short swings and fouls it. It's 1-2. Short 3 days ago against St. Joseph, batted 2 for 4 with a walk. 1-2 count here. Thomas on second. Thomas is a phenomenal base runner. Swing and a miss, and he is retired. 0-0 game. First runs on second. One out on the board. Tanner Short strikes out. Third baseman, Alex Barrett. Barrett from North Iowa Area Community College. He's from the Twin Cities in Minnesota. Left-handed batter. Farmington, Minnesota, to be specific. He and Jack Mauser on this team, both from Farmington. Swings and lasers the first pitch on a foul ball to left, 0-1. Liam Gilbert is due up. Thomas on second. Thomas goes, swing and a miss. Thomas is running, slides, and he is tagged out. Cole Wareheim gets the tag at third base, and Thomas is retired. And the count is 0-2 with now 2 outs here on Barrett. A rare caught stealing against Carter Thomas. Barrett last night, if I remember correctly, batted 2 for 4. No, he went 2 for 3 as the pitch goes underneath the catcher Sauger for a 1-2 count. One, two. Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down by virtue of Carter Thomas getting caught stealing. And that's going to do it for the first inning. Each team uses 3 batters, nothing more. Neither team scores a run. 0-0 game, and the top of the second is next. Here on the Peak Prospects Network.
Here's a fun fact for you. The average chameleon can point their eyes in 2 different directions. On the other hand, the average human can't. So unless you're a chameleon, there's absolutely no way you can focus on texting and driving at the same time. So don't do it, unless you're a chameleon.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit managerbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Junior Barajas leads off here for the Clarinda A's. We are tied 0-0, top of the second, heading your way. First pitch from Castile is outside. So far, Trey Castile, 2 strikeouts and 3 batters faced. So we get 4, 5, and 6 due up. Barajas, Masserini, and Thompson. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. 1-1. Folks, if you're listening on Mixlr and would like to watch the YouTube stream, I did just post the YouTube stream in our live chat. We also post all those links on social media. Swing and a miss. That got away from the batter. One, two. Castile looking for his 3rd strikeout. Here it is. Upstairs, 2-2. So, folks, if you ever hear me talk about Bryce Dean on this live stream, it's because he is our director of game day operations for our home games. He's running scoreboard. Swing and a miss. He got him.
That's correct.
And Barajas is retired. Right fielder Nick Masserini. Number 16 on his jersey. Right-handed batter. Bases empty, 0-0 ball game. Top of the second, 1 out on the board. Neither team has had a hit today. Castile fires a breaking ball high, and it's 1-0. So far, 3 strikeouts on the day, 2 in the previous inning with a flyout added. Des Moines, the only team with a base runner. There's a 1-0 pitch from Castile is on the way. Tries to go up in the zone, just misses, 2-0. 2-1, swung on, popped up into the sky. This will go into shallow outfield. And it looks like that is the left fielder, Ziegler, who comes up with it. 1-2 away. Center fielder, Tarek Thompson. 0-0 ball game, 2 outs on the board. Nobody on base here for Clarinda. So Clarinda wearing the gray tops, gray pants with red sleeves. Prospects have their fade top. It's a black to white gradient. And then white pants. Here's the pitch. Swing. Ground ball rolls into the outfield. First hit of the day for either team. O'Hare and Evers, it went between them at first and second. And Thompson is on first. Catcher, Julian Sager. Right-handed batter. Game tied at 0. 2 outs, runner on first here. Top of the second. Castile kicks and fires. Gets a swing. One hop blooper. Third baseman Barrett will fire across the diamond, and he finds O'Hare, and that's going to leave Thompson stranded on a 5-3 ground out. That'll do it for the top of the second. Bottom of the second is next. Prospects will bring out their 4, 5, and 6 when we come back on the Peak Prospects Network.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Zero game, bottom of the second, heading your way here from Simpson College, and due up, it's going to be Gilbert Morales and O'Hare making their first plate appearances of the day. Prospects got a walk from Thomas, but he was caught stealing back in the first. Clarinda had 1 hit in the second, but he was left on. Leading off for your Des Moines Peak Prospects, it's the catcher, Liam Gilbert. Gilbert from East Central Community College in Mississippi. That's Decatur, Mississippi. He's from Meridian, about 25 minutes away. Right-handed batter here. His teammate Houston Wedgeworth from East Central last night threw 6 innings and gave up I think he gave up 4 technically, because 2 of them were after he was subbed out. So I may have to go and update the article, but still, a good night at the office for him. Right-handed batter. Here we go. And the right-handed pitcher, Ben Zaire, tries to fire down the zone, but he misses low, and the count is 1-0. Up and in, 2-0. So Morales is next. Oh, that one is high. The count is 3-0. So 3-0 count here. And that one is also outside. That one was actually outside. The last one I cheated. It was high and inside. But so here we go. The right fielder, Diego Morales. His first plate appearance today. He's batted 2 for 5 2 nights in a row. He's traded the walks for hits lately. And either way, he's going to get you on base. That's the biggest thing he's added to this team this year, is a reliable on-base percentage. got a runner on first, and he looks at a strike for an 0-1 count. So Ben Zare makes up for the 3-0 walk there moments ago. Bottom of the second, 0-0 game. Outside, 1-1. Tried a slider and missed. Gilbert thought about going. That one missed. 2-1. Morales, a warm-up swing. From San Bruno, California. Went to Cappuccino High School from the Bay Area. 2-1. He swings a high fly ball towards right of center. Two outfielders on the run and dropped it. That was the center fielder, Tarek Thompson, who dropped it, and that's going to put runners on first and second for Des Moines. We scored an error. First baseman, Declan O'Hare. So E8, I do believe that was the center fielder who dropped it. And O'Hare from Central College. ARC is very well represented on this team. That's the American Rivers Conference. Coach Willis just accepted a position as the top assistant at Wartburg, but he was an assistant with Simpson before that, upstairs 1-0. You got Trey Castile, who's pitching for Des Moines from Simpson. Des Moines' assistant coach is Joel Sampson. Sam Porter is one of the interns. Both Sampson and Porter are from Avoca, Iowa. They both play baseball here at Simpson. Mike Bonner, one of the pitchers, is a co-college co-hop. Swing drive through the middle. That's down for a hit. And the bases will be loaded for Des Moines with no outs on the board and the game tied at 0. Second baseman, Colin Evers. Morales advances to second, Gilbert to third, O'Hare to first on Des Moines' first hit of the day. We've had a walk in E8 and now a single. And here's Evers, who had a triple and a run yesterday, also had a bases-loaded walk. Left-handed batter from North Iowa Area Community College, the sophomore, native of Waukee, western suburb of Des Moines. There's the pitch. Clips the inside, 0-1. Bases loaded, 0-0 game. There are no outs on the board. The pitch. Breaking ball missed, 1-1. That was close. It's outs. Oh, it's called. 1-2. One, two. The pitch. That one's outside. Count is 2-2. Base hit would score a run. Fly ball would score a run. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Count stays as it is. Prospects have had just one win against Clarinda this year. It was 8-6. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Evers is retired. We'll talk more about Evers next time he comes up to the plate. He just had a commitment, but we'll wait until he's back up at the plate again. The shortstop, Cade Cravengood. 0-0 score. O'Hare, Morales, and Gilbert first, second, and third here. Bottom of the second, one out on the board. Cravengood, the shortstop from Northeast Community College, native of West Des Moines. Ziegler is next. Up and in. That was close to scoring a run. One-0. Swung on and fouled away. 1-1. One out. Here's the pitch. Low and away. Good block there by Julian Sager on the breaking ball that missed low and outside. Two-one. It's O'Hare, Morales, and Gilbert on first, second, and third. Swing, popped away foul, 2-2. I got rid of that one. 2-2, one away, bases loaded still. Got Graven Good at the plate. 2-2 pitch. Called, and Graven Good is retired. Left fielder Jalen Ziegler. Let's announce him to the fans. The left fielder, Jalen Ziegler. Ziegler from Urbandale, Iowa, went to Urbandale High School. Played his senior season under Coach Eric Evans, who just finished his second season coaching the Jayhawks. And the first pitch is on the way, upstairs 1-0. There are 2 outs now. The bases are loaded. Both outs have come with the bases loaded. We're at the bottom of the order. Coach Eric Evans, who coaches the Jayhawks, who coached Ziegler in his senior season, is the general manager of the Peak Prospects. Swung on and blooped to right. That's down for a hit. And here goes Gilbert, and that will score a run. Prospects lead 1-0. Bases remain loaded with 2 outs. We go back to the top of the order with the center fielder, Carter Thomas. Ziegler RBI single to right field. On a liner, if you will. That's going to score Gilbert Morales to third, O'Hare to second, Ziegler to first. Thomas walked but was caught stealing. Going from second to third, back in the first. He swings and fouls the first pitch up and away, and the count is 0-1. So 1-0 lead here, up and away, 1-1. 7th batter used here in the inning by Des Moines. There are 2 outs on the board. 1-1 pitch. Low and in, 2-1. Thomas from Wayne State College in Wayne, Nebraska. He's a native of Mason City, Iowa. Fantastic batter and base runner over there at Wayne State Division II school in the NSIC. 2-1. Low, 3-1. Pitched 1 inning at Wayne State, has been a fantastic pitcher with the Peak Prospects. Here's the 3-1, chance to add another run. That one misses, and the Prospects will score another run as Morales heads home. O'Hare to third, Ziegler to second. Thomas with a bases loaded walk. Prospects lead 2-0. DH Tanner Short. Mentioned that he's the only Peak Prospect with a home run at this park. Opposing teams have had a few, but this park is very, very difficult to go yard in. Talked a lot about that at Chillicothe yesterday. So bases loaded, Prospects lead 2-0. Checks his swing on the first pitch and just outside 1-0. Tanner Short had 12 home runs, 44 ribbies his freshman year at Ellsworth. He's going back to Ellsworth for his second and final season. Upstairs, 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Bases loaded. Swing, that's lined through the right side into right field. That'll score at least 1 run as O'Hare heads home, and so does Morales, and the Prospects lead 4-0 in the bottom of the second. And a third run goes home. Carter Thomas is going to score, and it's 5-0 Prospects. Double and an error. Is that a 2 RBI double, Bryce, and then a third run on the error? Who's the error on, Mr. Dean? E9. 2 RBI single. Okay. Mound visit here. 5-0 Des Moines. We'll take a quick break.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
So here we go. Prospects lead 5-0. Tanner Short with the 2 RBI single and then an extra run on the air, and he's on third. 2 outs on the board. All but one base cleared. Third baseman Alex Barrett. And the Prospects in the bottom of the second, again 5-0 off of 3 hits here against Clarinda. And all their runs have scored with 2 outs on the board. Here's Barrett 0 for 1 on the day. 9th batter used here in the inning. Upstairs 1-0. So Ben Zaire off the mound visit up there. He has thrown 4 strikeouts today. Called 1-1. Now Bryce, with Morales advancing on the air initially, that would be no earned runs, correct? Because all 5 of those runs scored with 2 outs after the air. Bonner says correct. He's up in the box. Called 1-2. Yeah, ERA is 0 today. Ben Zaire, 10 on his jersey. Here's the 1-2. And Barrett swings and misses, and that's going to do it. That's going to leave Tanner Short stranded on third. But the Prospects score 5 runs and off to an early 5-0 lead after 2.
I spent a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain and mud. In '95, I helped tow your moving trailer. And in '09, it was sparks from me, your chains, dragging behind your truck that accidentally started a wildfire.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Let's be honest. The National Symphony may not be in his future, but he wanted to try violin. So you said yes because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more about keeping your kids safe in your vehicle at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Show him you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Neil Armstrong waited 6
Top of the third heading your way. Leading off is the second baseman, Joey Little, making his first plate appearance today. So far, Clarinda's used 7 batters. First pitch is swung on. That's popped up towards the third baseman or first baseman in foul territory. That's Declan O'Hare who makes the catch, 1 away. That's Joey Little with the foul out. First baseman, Cord Durinsky. First pitch is low, 1-0. It's actually Dobrinsky, pardon me. 1-0. Called 1-1. Trey Castile back to the mound, has thrown 3 strikeouts and given up just 1 hit so far. Struck out his first 2 batters. 3 strikeouts and 1 hit. And called 1-2. 32 pitches. Ball 2, 2-2. 33 pitches now. There we go. Two and 2. Castile delivers. Slider outside, full count. Again, Castile limited to 65 today. Payoff. Swing and a miss. He got him. 2 up, 2 down, and Dobrinsky is retired.
We go back to the top of the order with the left fielder, Kevin Long.
Two outs, base is empty. Clarinda down 5-0, top of the third. Left-handed batter swings on the first pitch, and it bounces back behind the dish. It's 0-1. Long is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout back in the first. He swings and drives this one to right, down for a base hit in shallow right. Second hit of the day by Clarinda, down 5-0.
Third baseman, Cole Wareheim.
Wareheim's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Again, Trey Castile, a couple of strikeouts. Castile, if I remember correctly, was on the mound at the end of last season when the A's beat the Peak Prospects and walked them off. But he did not receive the loss. Upstairs 1-0. Runner on first. Again, Clarinda down 5-0. 2 outs on the board. 1-0 count. Wareheim swings. Fly ball right field. Morales comes up underneath it and makes the catch. And that's going to do it for the top of the third. Clarinda's down 5-0.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
5-0 Prospects lead. All 5 of their runs scored back in the second inning here against the Clarinda A's. Clarinda makes the trip from about 2 hours away from Des Moines. Clarinda, Iowa, where Ozzie Smith played baseball before his major league career took off. All right, here we go. The catcher, Liam Gilbert. Gilbert walked and scored. He was the leadoff batter in the previous inning for Des Moines. They used all 9 of their batters in the lineup. He's the number 4 batter. As we welcome you back to McBride Field. Spencer Bohm with you here on this gorgeous sunny afternoon in the upper 70s here in south central Iowa. The first pitch is high 1-0. It is still number 10, Ben Zare, on the mound, who's given up no earned runs because the error that advanced Diego Morales on the second batter of the last inning inside 2-0. Had that been an out, there were 2 outs when Des Moines scored all 5 of their runs, and that's why he doesn't get an earned run there. Strike. And it's 2-1. Gilbert, one of 3 Peak Prospects named to the All-Star game. In addition, Bubba Thompson was named to the Home Run Derby, but that's downstairs. 3-1. It was Gilbert and Thomas, and then for the pitcher, it was Kyle Snyder. Clarinda's record on the website is 24-13, but they might have another loss. They have an incomplete game, it looks like. Here's a swing, fly ball, deep left field. That is down for a hit by Liam Gilbert, and he is running his way to second standing, and the Prospects have a runner on. Liam Gilbert is 2 for 2 and getting on base with the walk and the double.
Right fielder Diego Morales.
So Prospects already lead 5-0. So they are 24-13 because their game at Nevada got rained out in the bottom of the fourth and will not be made up because there are no dates available. Just checked with Mike Harpett. So it looks like they're 24-13, second place in the Mink League North Division. Des Moines is out of playoff contention. First pitch clips the outside on its way, and the count is 0-1. Morales advanced and scored. He advanced on an E8. He'll reach any way he can. Tries for the inside corner low and misses. 1-1. Missed. 2-1. Bottom of the third. Morales swings. One-hop ground ball that just went foul. It was just wide of the bag, it looked like. The count is now 2-2. Gilbert's on second. No outs on the board. Des Moines leads 5-0. Two. Swung on and popped up foul. Stayed in the park, but well in foul territory. Count remains 2-2. Morales joined this team midway through last year, played catcher. We await the 2-2 pitch. Swings, one hop, ground ball. Wareheim completes the throw to Dobrinsky, and Morales is retired on a 5-3. Gilbert stays put.
First baseman Declan O'Hare.
O'Hare scored a run. Prospects had 5 runs back in the second. They lead 5-0. They've got Gilbert on second, and O'Hare had a single to load the bases, and he scored one of those runs. So bottom of the third, 1 out on the board. Prospects here at home lost last night in a tough one to Chillicothe. Swing, ground ball that goes slowly towards the shortstop, Pamelia, who tries a miracle throw and doesn't have a chance, and runners at the corners here for Des Moines. So O'Hare gets his second hit of the day. We'll score that a hit, right, Bryce? Cool. A hit, and that brings up
the second baseman, Colin Evers.
So runners at the corners here. Evers is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Des Moines leads 5-0 here in the bottom of the third with 1 out on the board. Left-handed batter, right-handed pitcher, Ben Zaire. Gets the call, 0-1. Outside, 1-1. Runners at the corners. It's O'Hare and Gilbert. 1-1. Fastball across the plate, 1-2. Good pitch. Craven Good is next. One, two. Swing, cannon up in the air towards right of center, but that is not far enough. Caught there by the center fielder Thompson. Evers make that. Gilbert will tag. The throw is wide, and that will score a run, and the Prospects lead 6-0. O'Hare remains on first. 2 outs on the board off the RBI sacrifice fly by Colin Evers.
Shortstop, Cade Craven Good.
Graven Good from West Des Moines. Teammates with peak prospect Parker Stewart over at Northeast Community College in Nebraska. Due up is Jalen Ziegler with a single and a run today. Prospects up 6-0 here in the bottom of the third. 9-inning game. Run rule is 10 after 7, for those of you who are wondering, in case we potentially get to that point. First pitch is low, and it's 1-0. So runners no longer at the corner since Gilbert scores on the RBI sac fly, but you still got O'Hare on first. And Evers, with his first ribby of the day, is back in the dugout. Upstairs, 2-0. Upstairs.
Another one.
And it's 3-0. Two outs. Runner on first. Called in the top of the zone, 3-1. Called 3-2. Couple of looking strikes here pitched by Ben Zera, and now a full count, 2 outs here against Kate Gravengood. O'Hare on first. Prospects have had 2 hits here in the inning and 1 run to lead 6-0. Did he go? No, he did not.
Left fielder Jalen Ziegler.
Runners on first and second for Des Moines. O'Hare goes to second. Ziegler to the plate with Gravengood with his first walk of the day. 6-0 Des Moines. 2 outs, bottom of the third. He swings, flies it towards left field. Gavin Long is on the run. Will slow down and make the catch. Prospects use 6 batters, score a run. They lead this one 6-0 after 3 here at Simpson College. We'll take a break. You're listening to live coverage of Mink League Baseball on the Peak Prospects Network.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Trey Castile back to the mound here for Des Moines. Prospects lead 6-0 as we begin the top of the fourth, and the first pitch is inside, 1-0. Here's a swing, a fly ball, deep right center field. Thomas on the run, no chance. That's down for a hit. Third hit of the day by Clarinda. Pamelia has a chance to make it all the way to third. Here comes the throw by Thomas, well cut off, and the leadoff batter goes to third here for the A's on a triple.
The DH, Junior Barajas.
0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Castile has thrown 4 strikeouts today. Prospects lead 6-0, but Clarinda's potential first run is on third with no outs on the board. Again, Castile from Simpson College. This is his home turf. Popped up in the air. That's heading right towards third. And that's Barris standing next to Pamelia on third to make the catch. They were practically making eye contact after he made that catch.
Right fielder, Nick Masserini.
We continue to the top of the fourth, 6-0 lead for Des Moines. Runner on third for Clarinda here. The A's making the trip from Clarinda, town of about 5,000. Glenn Miller, famous jazz composer from back in the 30s and 40s, was born in Clarinda. Breaking ball outside 1-0. I read Wikipedia. It said that he's from there. Bryce is 1-0. Upstairs 2-0. Bryce is trying to tell me that Kurt Warner is from Clarinda. He's from Iowa, right? Or was he from out of state? He was not from Clarinda. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. 2-1. He's from Burlington, Iowa, in southeast Iowa, right off the Mississippi River. They have that Snake Road, don't they, in Burlington? That's pretty popular. Slider called 2-2. Bryce says he's been down at not as cool as advertised. I don't mean to troll Iowa, but when you have mountain roads in the U.S., I mean, you know, I'll leave it at that. 2-2. Slider outside. Third strike was dropped. The throw is in time. 2 outs, and Pamelia remains on third.
Center fielder, Tarek Thompson.
Thompson, 21 on his jersey. A's down 6-0. Had a leadoff triple from Pamelia, but that's been it so far here. And in trouble of leaving him stranded on third. Inside 1-0. Castile throws with his right. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Almost chased a low pitch, did not. Now 2-1. Two-one, 2 outs. The pitch. Just outside. 3-1. Two outs on the board. Clarinda down 6-0. Castile, Urbandale native, on the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and here's a fly ball, foul territory. No, it's fair. That's down to left field. Never mind. That is fair. That is a RBI double by Tarek Thompson with 2 outs on the board, and the A's down 2-1.
Catcher, Julian Sauger.
So how about that? The A's get on the board. The triple by Pamelia goes a long way. Sauger 0 for 1 with a ground out. That was Thompson's second hit and as many ABs. Castile winds up and fires. Slider outside 1-0. These teams have met multiple times this year so far. First time was in Clarinda. Des Moines fell 3-1 back on June 7th. Outside 2-0. Second time was at home. Des Moines fell 12-1. Third time was here. June 29th on a Thursday. Des Moines won 8-6 before Clarinda swept the doubleheader the next day. That one goes behind the dish. Wild pitch will advance Thompson. You would score that a wild pitch, correct? Or would you go pass ball? I was looking down at the schedule. Wild pitch. Prospects 16 and 24, A's 23 and 12. Called 3-1. So 3-1 count, 2 outs on the board here in the fourth. Thompson has advanced to third on a wild pitch. Sauger at the plate. Clarinda has already scored a run. Down in the zone, called, full count. The pitch. Swung on, fouled back.
Bruh.
It's 3-2. Runner on third. Clarinda down 6-1. Ball 4. Sauger to first.
Second baseman, Joey Little.
You know, Bryce, it'll be really unique, really, really unique if Joel Sampson goes out there for a mound visit to Trey Castile, his teammate at Simpson College. That is a genuine catcher-pitcher combo. You're right, Bryce. Right-handed batter at the plate. Joey Little, who's 0 for 1 with a foul out, and a slider gets him looking. And it's 0-1. That's a fantastic pitch there from Castile. Oh-1. Inside, runner goes. Both runners go. They're going to try and throw out the runner heading to home. Is he tagged? No, he's safe. Well, that was a close play there. Gilbert thought he got the tag, but Tarek Thompson will score on the double stolen base. And Clarinda down now 6-2, trying to mount a comeback here in the top of the fourth with 2 outs on the board. Both their runs have been scored with a pair of outs. So the count now 1 ball and 1 strike here on Joey Little. So stolen base by Sauger, stolen base by Pamilia. They threw to Sauger first, and then they threw immediately back to home and almost got the play. Count is now 2-1. But Pamilia and Thompson have both scored here. Thompson's the one who scored on the stolen base. Pardon me. Marked the wrong part of my scorecard. Pamilia had already scored. So it's Thompson who scored. Sauger who had the steal to initiate the whole play. Deuce is wild. Called strike makes it 2-2. Two and two, 2 outs. Runner on second here for Clarinda. Swung on, softly hit, 1-hop ground ball. That goes to Castile, and he underhands it to O'Hare, and that'll do it. A 1-3 that will put an end to the top of the fourth. But the Prospects give up a couple of runs to the A's, who are still in the deficit. Des Moines leads 6-2.
Let's be honest. The National Symphony may not be in his future, but he wanted to try violin. So you said yes because you love him. And if you love him that much, love him enough to make sure he's buckled up and in the back seat. Find out more about keeping your kids safe in your vehicle at nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Show them you love them. Keep them safe. Visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Today's broadcast is brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines, offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. Thank you and enjoy the game. And we welcome you back to McBride Field. Thank you to our sponsors this year, Peak Performance Sports Training, Hotel Pommier, and Longnecker Financial Services. Clarinda gets a couple of runs. New pitcher on the mound for the A's. Don't quite have the number yet. Is that 33? I'll check Presto here to confirm who he is there. Looks like Gavin Shearer. Fans, your attention to the mound. Defensive change for Clarinda. Now pitching number 33, Gavin Shearer. So that's going to be 3 complete innings for Ben Zaire. Gave up 1 earned run out of the 6. And gave up 5 hits. Prospects lead 6-2. We are getting ready to begin the bottom of the fourth. It'll be Thomas, Tanner Short, and Barrett for 1, 2, and 3. Leading off for the Des Moines Peak Prospects, it's the center fielder, Carter Thomas. Third plate appearance for Thomas. And he's been on base twice with a pair of walks. And has scored a run as well. Swings, or correction, it's a ball on the first pitch, 1-0. Swings, and he drives one to left of center. That's down for a base hit. And he will stop at first on the play.
DH Tanner Short.
So his first hit of the day is 3 for 3 getting on base with the 2 walks before then. In the meantime, here's Tanner Short, who's 1 for 2 with a 2 RBI single. And the Prospects lead this one 6-2, trying to add to the lead. They'll check on the runner at first. Soft throw. Right-handed batter Tanner Short from Des Moines. Went to Des Moines Roosevelt High School. Liner right field, and the right fielder Nick Masserini makes the catch. One away.
Third baseman Alex Barrett.
Thomas on first off the single. Barrett from Nyack, who is committed to Division II Winona State in Minnesota. Barrett is 0 for 2 on the day. They'll try the pickoff once again to Carter Thomas. They are not willing to give him any chances to steal. He's already been caught stealing once, but that was from second to third, which is a bit easier of a throw sometimes. At least from what I can tell, it's a shorter throw. So once again, soft pickoff attempt. So this is Gavin Shearer, again, number 33. Who's normally been a starter for Clarinda this year. Low and in. The count is 1-0. Swing, ground ball. That goes to the first baseman, Dobrinsky, and he steps on the bag. He was right there when he fielded it. And Barrett is retired.
Catcher Liam Gilbert.
And that's going to advance Thomas to second. So 2 outs on the board. Des Moines leads 6-2. Clarinda's got 2 unanswered at the moment. And Gilbert from East Central is 1 for 1 with a walk and a run in the second and a double and a run in the third. So he's been busy today. Prospects have had 6 hits and 6 runs on the evening. First pitch, tries for the upstairs corner away from the batter. Won't get it, 1-0. So Ben Zaire done with 3 innings. Gavin Shear so far 2/3 of an inning with 1 hit given up. Tries a slider and misses, 2-0. Gilbert great at getting on base for Des Moines. Has caught this year for Des Moines, has also played first. He is the starting catcher today. 2-1. Inside, 3-1.
Another one.
So 3-1 runner on second, 2 outs here for Des Moines. Gilbert at the plate. Swung on, popped up, back. That's probably going to go out of play for a foul ball, 3-2. So now a full count with 2 outs. Runner on second. Des Moines leading 6-2 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's a swing, ground ball, trying to go through the middle, and he does. And here goes Thomas. There's no way they'll throw him out. He'll dive home, and he will score. And the Prospects lead 7-2. Gilbert gets a ground ball through the middle and advances to first for an RBI single.
Right fielder Diego Morales.
Morales on the day is 0 for 2, had an error in the second, 5-3 ground out in the third. Prospects re-up the lead to 5. They led 6-0 going into the top of the fourth. And the first pitch, did that one hit him? Yes, it did. Here we go. Gilbert to second, Morales to first off the hit by pitch.
First baseman Declan O'Hare.
O'Hare today is 2 for 2 with a pair of singles, has also scored a run. Des Moines leads this one 7-2. They scored 5 in the bottom of the second. Hunter is on first and second with 2 outs here. Swing, soft to the hit, ground ball trying to go through the middle. That is picked up there by one of the infielders, and the throw to first is in time. Surprised he didn't step on the bag, but he'll throw it for the out to O'Hare, and that is going to do it. But the Prospects add a run. They lead this one 7-2 after 4 complete innings.
Here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
I spent a lot of time in the garage, but even more time in the rain and mud. In '95, I helped tow your moving trailer. And in '09, it was sparks from me, your chains, dragging behind your truck that accidentally started a wildfire.
Spark a change, not a wildfire. Visit SmokeyBear.com, brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Weston Barber to the mound for the Peak Prospects. Has pitched a few times this year. Normally bats for the Peak Prospects, but so here we go. Speaking of batting, he went 3 for 5 with 2 ribbies against St. Joe in the loss the other night. Leading off for Clarinda, it's going to be the first baseman, Cord Dobrinsky. Dobrinsky's 0 for 1 with a strikeout today. So Trey Castile's day is done through 4 innings, and the first pitch is called a strike. Castile threw 5 strikeouts in those 4 innings. Upstairs, 1-1. Gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. Des Moines had no errors. Clarinda's had 2. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. Barber from Southwestern Community College in Creston, Iowa. He's a native of Waukee, went to Waukee Northwest, western suburb of Des Moines. 2-1, the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Another one.
And it's 2-2. Just outside, full count. Outside, ball 4, and that'll put Dobrinsky on first off the walk.
Left fielder, Gavin Long.
Runner on first, Clarinda down 7-2. As we are in the top of the 5th here, early stages of it. Gavin Long back at the top of the order is 1 for 2 on the day. 11 on his jersey. He's from Allen Hancock Community College. First pitch swinging, blooped up. That's the shortstop. Gravengood looking for it, but no, it's going to be Ziegler, the left fielder, who comes up with it.
Third baseman, Cole Wareheim.
0 for 2 on the day is Wareheim, the SEMO Red Hawk. That's Cape Girardeau. Cape Girardeau, Missouri, off the Mississippi River in the Ohio Valley Conference. Outside 1-0. Got Dobrinsky on first off the walk. Gavin Long just had the fly out. Cole Wareheim at the plate. Swings and chops it down foul. It did bounce its way towards Weston Barber, but it had already gone foul. Count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Sun is still out here. It's 8:13 p.m., the local time. Your weather 74 degrees with a light breeze around 5 miles an hour. 1-2 off the called strike. Probably going to be another beautiful sunset. The best sunset in the Mink League. A check on the runner at first. They just missed him. So 1 ball and 2 strikes still here against Wareheim, number 2 batter. He swings, drives one towards right of center, and Thomas makes the catch. And the runner has to go back to first. The throw is coming. Did they get him? Yes. O'Hare's foot was on the bag. And that is going to do it. Double play as Dobrinsky ran from first and was well off the bag towards second when that catch was made by Thomas. And that'll take us to a break here on the Peak Prospects Network. Des Moines preserves the 7-2 lead.
You know, I grew up hearing that women are bad with money. But like many of you, I spent years paying bills, managing checking accounts, and taking care of my family. So turns out women are pretty good with money after all. And now I'm taking control of my financial future by saving for retirement. It's never too late to start, and there's a great website to help you. Check out WeSaySaveIt.org and jumpstart your retirement savings on your budget and your timeline. That's WeSaySaveIt.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Prospects lead 7-2 and due up for Des Moines. 7, 8, and 9. Evers, Gravengood, and Ziegler. Prospects scored 5 in the second. They've scored 1 in each of the previous innings. Clarinda's only 2 runs were in the fourth. Fantastic double play on a fly ball to center field that was thrown to first to get the runner out off the bag. Ended the inning for Clarinda. Second baseman, Colin Evers. 10 on his jersey, left-handed batter. On the day, he is 0 for 1. Sac fly RBI in the third on his second plate appearance. So here's his third plate appearance. Outside 1-0. Appears to still be Gavin Shearer up there on the mound for the A's. Swing, pop up, catchable. That's going to go to the shortstop position. And Anthony Pamilia there to make the catch one away. Speaking of shortstop, here is
the shortstop, Cade Gravengood,
who is 0 for 1 with a walk on the day. Prospects lead 7-2. Had the walk back in the third. We're in the bottom of the fifth. 1 out on the board. Number 8 batter at the plate. Swing, ground ball. Little, the second baseman, throws to first, and Dobrinsky has the out on a 4-3. That's quickly 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the fifth. Left fielder, Jalen Ziegler. Ziegler is 1 for 2 on the day, single and a run back in the second, fly out in the third. Prospects lead 7-2, 2 outs here on the board. Gorgeous evening. Prospects will have a doubleheader tomorrow. Tries a breaking ball. He gets a late call, and it's 0-1. Ziegler is probably the fastest player on the team. Swings and misses. Another slider there, 0-2. Here it is. Called. 3 pitches. Ziegler is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Gavin Shearer gets the job done. Des Moines leads 7-2 after 5 innings. We'll take a break here on the Peak Prospects Network.
Here's a fun fact for you. The average chameleon can point their eyes in 2 different directions. On the other hand, the average human can't. So unless you're a chameleon, there's absolutely no way you can focus on texting and driving at the same time. So don't do it, unless you're a chameleon.
Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit manageyourbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
Seven to 2, Des Moines leads. They went 3 up, 3 down last time, though. So we go to the top of the 6. It's the shortstop, the DH, and the right fielder. Pamilia, Barajas, and Masserini due up. Leading off for Clarinda, the number 3 batter, the shortstop, Anthony Pamilia. Pamilia today is 1 for 2 with a triple and a run back in the 4th. Clarinda's only 2 runs were scored in the 4th inning. The first pitch makes it a 1-0 count. So Weston Barber in for his 2nd inning. He gave up a walk, and that was it. Upstairs, 2-0. There was a fly ball to center field that Carter Thomas caught. It looked like it was going to be a drive to center down for a hit, but Thomas made the catch right of center and then threw to O'Hare, and well off the bag on that play was Dobrinsky. Count is 2-1. No outs on the board. Two-one, no outs. Space is empty. Slider misses outside. 3-1. Barber, right-handed pitcher. 3-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. 3-2. Here comes a payoff pitch now from Barber. Swing and a drive, and it's caught there on the liner by Weston Barber, the pitcher.
Weston Barber. Designated hitter, Junior Barajas.
Weston Barber, that's the tweet. I have never tweeted one of those in my life, and I never will. One out, base is empty. What a catch there by Barber. Pitch. Called across the plate. I have tweeted before. I've just never tweeted that's the tweet. Sorry, guys. Bryce is talking to me when I'm trying to broadcast. 1-1. Inside, 2-1. We need to get you on a broadcast. fouled back 2-2. We got a doubleheader tomorrow. It's been a fun one. Des Moines leads 7-2. Top of the 6th, one out on the board against Clarinda. Swung on and fouled up and out of the park. 2-2 is the count with one out on the board. This is a left-handed batter, Barajas, number 4 batter, 0 for 2, strikeout in the second, pop out in the fourth. Inside, he's hit. Woo! And Barajas will advance to first.
Right fielder, Nick Masserini.
Masserini 0 for 2, fly out to the left fielder in the second, strikeout in the fourth. Prospects lead 7-2. Barajas was just hit by the pitch and goes to first. One out. First pitch takes a late inward break, and it's 0-1. Weston Barber on the mound, replacing the starter Trey Castile, who showed why he was one of Des Moines' best pitchers last year. Swing, fly ball, center field on the run. Thomas reaches to make the catch, and that was more of a liner, if you will, but we'll just score that in F8. And to the plate now, and 2 for 2 on the day.
Center fielder, Terry Thompson.
Had a double back in the fourth that scored Anthony Pamelia. A's only 2 runs in the fourth. We're in the top of the 6th. Clarinda's down 7-2. 2 outs on the board. Runner on first here. Barber fires a low pitch inside. It gets away from Gilbert. He loses it. Runner on the way. Pass ball. Wild pitch. Barajas will advance on the wild pitch. So 1-0 count here. It's the only runner on now, or still the only runner. High fly ball, deep right field. Morales back, makes the catch, and that is 4 up, 3 down. The hit by pitch advances the only runner, but that's going to do it for the 6. Prospects preserve the 7-2 lead. They'll be batting here in just a moment.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Melissa from Michigan. I work an extra part-time job serving lunch at my child's school, but I still can't afford to put food on our table.
Daniel from California. Choosing whether to pay the rent or pay to fix the car to get to work doesn't leave us with much at all. Now we can't even pay for meals.
Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
First pitch swinging is fouled away by Carter Thomas, and the count is 0-1 as we welcome you back here to McBride Field. Bottom of the 6th inning, Des Moines leads 7-2. Carter Thomas is 1 for 1, has been on base all 3 times, with a pair of walks, had a single and a run in the 4th. He's got 2 runs today. Low pitch, 1-1. Prospects scored 5 in the 2nd, and they've held their own since then, 1 in the 3rd and 4th. They went 3 up, 3 down last time around. Shear fires low and inside, 2-1. inside. And it's 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. So it's 1, 2, and 3 here for Des Moines. Thomas, Tanner, and Barrett. It's Tanner short. And Thomas swings a ground ball. Dobrinsky, the first baseman, will go to the pitcher. Was it in time? Yes. That's a 3-1. 1 for 3 on the day. Tanner short with a couple of ribbies.
Here's the DH, Tanner Short.
So 1 out, base is empty. Prospects down right now by a score of, or they lead right now, by a score of 7-2. Sun getting ready to set, just a couple of stray clouds in the sky, but nothing major really. Nearly hit short, high and inside on the first pitch, 1-0. 2 RBI single back in the second. Bryce says he would call it a cotton candy sky. It's fouled on a roller out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 away. Because it looks like cotton candy. One out. Slider missed. 2-1. I'll tell you what, on the YouTube stream, I don't think they can hear you because the audio quality isn't as good. On the audio stream, you might be able to be heard. Now, if you talk loudly enough, they could probably hear you on the YouTube stream, but I ask you not to do that. 2-1. Found the corner away from the batter, 2-2. With 1 out and the base is empty. See if Tanner Short can get another home run here. That one against St. Joe a few weeks ago was to left field. Fouls off the pitch. 2-2. That broke a no-hitter. Prospects lost that game 8-4, but it broke a no-hitter in like the 4th or 5th inning. It's a 2-run home run and 2-2 pitch. Upstairs inside, and the count is full. And he is hit by the pitch and will go to first. Would have been a walk anyways.
Third baseman, Alex Barrett.
Prospects lead 7-2. 1 out on the board. They got their second batter of the inning on first on a hit by pitch. Barrett is 0 for 3. He's due. He's due here. He went 2 for 3 yesterday. First pitch is outside, 1-0. One and one. They'll try for the runner at first. He's safe. That's Tanner Short, who again would have walked even if that hadn't hit him because it was inside with a 3-2 count. 1-1. Just outside, 2-1. Gavin Shearer on the mound. He's thrown 2 1/3 so far, replacing Ben Zaire. 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing. That's a liner that sneaks past Joey Little, the second baseman. Tried for the diving catch, but that's going to be a base hit by Barrett. Could have come up with that one too, but Barrett the first.
The catcher, Liam Gilbert.
Runners on first and second. For Des Moines, they lead 7-2. Gilbert is 2 for 2 with a walk. He's got a couple of runs. He's got an RBI. Boy, you guys are making my post-game recap a nightmare. I'm going to have to write so many stats down. See, when Des Moines won a 1-0 pitcher's duel against Carroll, one of the easiest recaps I've ever written. Upstairs 1-0. Because Bubba Thompson had an RBI triple. Doc threw the first 6 innings, and then Barrett threw 2, and Wedgeworth threw 2, and that was it. And there were a couple other facts and figures, but that was really it. Finds the corner, 1 ball, 1 strike. Gilbert on first, Barrett on second. 1 out on the board, Des Moines leads 7-2. But this one, I'm going to have to say, Carter Thomas, 2 walks, 2 runs, a single. Gilbert, 2 hits, 2 runs, an RBI, a walk. O'Hare 2 for 3. It's not that bad. Ziegler 1 for 3. 2-1. Everybody on the lineup, it appears they've gotten on base today. 2-1. Ground ball, third baseman Wareheim will opt for the throw to first. Runners will advance to second and third. Oh, no, never mind. He stepped on third. Stepped on third, which would retire Tanner Short, strand Barrett, and retire Gilbert on a double play. And that's going to do it for the 6th. Des Moines gets runners on first and second, but fails to score a run. We've got 3 more here with Des Moines leading 7-2.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks, think train.
Here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot fast and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Leading off the top of the 7th, it's the catcher, Julian Sacher. And we welcome you back to McBride Field. Sacher leads off. Clarinda's down 7-2 as he drives one shallow to Barrett on a one-hop. Barrett, the third baseman, will complete the throw. Sacher is retired.
Second baseman, Joey Little.
Weston Barber on the mound, 2 innings so far. No strikeouts yet, but he hasn't given up a hit. He's given up a walk and a hit by pitch. No runs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes. Strike 1, 0-1. Low, 1-1, 1 out. Inside, 2-1. Outside, nope, called. It's 2-2. Two. Swing and a miss. He got him for the first out. Second out, pardon me. And here comes
the first baseman, Cord Dobrinsky.
2 outs, base is empty. Clarinda down by a score of 7-2. Glad you're with us tonight here, YouTube and Mixlr. If you're listening on Mixlr but would like to watch the YouTube stream, I've included the link in the chat here, also on our socials. And called down in the zone for the first strike. 0-1. 14 of you right now on Mixlr and 44 of you on YouTube. Strike 2, 0-2. Two outs, base is empty. Called! He got him again, and that is going to do it for Dobrinsky. 3 up, 3 down. Barber efficient on the mound today. No hits allowed through his 3 innings in relief of Trey Castile, and we are through 6.5 here at Simpson College. We'll take a break. Be right back with you in just a moment.
They are our love bugs and companions. They are our pets, our family, and they make life better. When we face unexpected challenges, so do our pets. That's why we're on a mission to support people and their pets. Whether donating a bag of kibble, sharing an Instagram post of a lost cat, or welcoming a foster pet into your home, every bit of kindness counts. Visit petsandpeopletogether.org to learn how to be a helper in your community. Brought to you by Maddie's Fund, the Humane Society of the United States, and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Glad you're with us here, McBride Field. And due up for Des Moines, it's 5, 6, and 7. Morales, O'Hare, and Evers as the Prospects lead 7-2. 5 runs in the second, majorly benefiting them. Leading off for Des Moines, it is the right fielder, Diego Morales. Morales is 0 for 2. He's reached twice, once on an error, once on a hit by pitch. Morales has also scored a run today. That was back in the second. Des Moines used 9 batters in that second inning. And Morales, softly hit ground ball that goes just to the right of the pitcher. It's technically to the left of the pitcher, Shear, and he's got an easy throw to first. It's a 1-3 ground out. Morales is retired.
The first baseman, Declan O'Hare.
O'Hare from Central College down in Pella, Iowa, Los Angeles native. Has pitched a few times now this year for Des Moines after resting his arm following a successful COVID junior season at Central. Shearer tries for the corner and misses, 1-0. Gavin Shearer's thrown 3 innings so far in relief of Ben Zaire. Now 3 1/3 technically. Clips the side of the zone, 1-1. Two and 2. O'Hare today is 2 for 3 with a run. 1-2. The pitch. Zips it away, foul. The count stays 1-2. One, 2. Low. 2-2. 1-2. Just outside, 3-2. It's now a full count. With a payoff pitch coming up here with 1 out, the base is empty. Outside, and he gets to first.
Now batting, second baseman, Colin Evers.
So O'Hare gets the walk, his 3rd time getting on base tonight. Evers is 0 for 2 with an RBI off a sacrifice fly. So here's his 4th plate appearance. Des Moines leads 7-2. We are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Ball 1, 1-0. Tried a couple of sliders, it looked like, there to try and get O'Hare out, and he did not bite. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hard to believe we're in the second half of July already. 1-1, outside, 2-1. Swung on, fouled, 2-2. Fouled right to the ground, and Evers remains at the plate with an even count with 1 away. O'Hare's on first off the walk. Oh, by the way, Colin Evers committed to McPherson in McPherson, Kansas, so congratulations to him. An announcement was made today. He grounds one, and it bounces off the third baseman. Where Wareheim, and he's got a base hit. And the Prospects have runners on first and second. They're up 7-2.
Shortstop, Cade Gravengood.
Prospects lead 7-2. They have now out-hit Clarinda 9-4. A's have had 2 errors. Des Moines has had none. And the first pitch through the center of the zone called 0-1. Gravengood has a walk today. He's 0-2. Chops the 0-1 back foul, 0-2. Oh and 2, 1 out, runners on first and second for Des Moines. Just a complete performance so far against one of the Mink League's best teams. Swing and a miss, and Gravengood is retired for the second out.
Left fielder, Jalen Ziegler.
Ziegler is 1 for 3 with a single and a run. That was back in the second. So here's his 4th plate appearance. Finished his freshman season at DMAC batting .337. Off-speed pitch finds the zone 0-1. Clips the outside, 0-2.
Bruh.
0-2. Outside, 1-2. I don't know how that sound played. I didn't even have the app. Like it wasn't even. Anyways, ground ball foul down the third base line. I actually played a sound effect right before the pitch. If you didn't hear that, folks, I'm sure you did. I got my field mic up, but I didn't even have the app was like, when you zoom out, you got all the apps in one row. That's where it was. At least I thought. I could be wrong. 1-2. That's outside. 2-2. Deuce is wild. Runners on first and second here for Des Moines. It's Evers and O'Hare. Called down in the zone. Ziegler is retired. That is strike 3, and that is it for the 7th. Maximum of 2 more innings left to go, barring extras. Prospects lead this one by a score of 7-2.
Neil Armstrong waited 6 hours and 39 minutes to step onto the surface of the moon. Jackie Robinson waited 20 months to play his first game with the Brooklyn Dodgers. And even DiCaprio had to wait 22 years to win an Oscar. You can wait until your destination. Don't text and drive.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow. You sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks? Think train.
7-2 lead here for Des Moines. Prospects going to work defensively. They bring Parker Stewart to the mound. Freshman from Northeast Community College joins his teammate there from Northeast, Gravengood, who's at shortstop. Leading off will be Gavin Long. So 1, 2, and 3 here due up for Clarinda. A's scored 2 runs in the 4th, and that has been it. Glad you're with us. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. Those of you listening, those of you watching on YouTube. Again, I'm doing PA tonight, so bear with me. Left fielder Gavin Long. Honestly, a role I've embraced this year. I've enjoyed getting to do both play-by-play and PA. It's a lot of work, but very fun. And beautiful breaking ball there by Stewart to get called for the strike. 0-1. That one took a last-second drop into the zone. Long is 1 for 3 with a single in the third. Slider inside, 1-1. Clarinda's been out hit 9-4. A's one of the best teams in the Mink League. Just outside, 2-1. That broke outside last second. Little two-seam fastball. Swing, one-hop ground ball. Gravegood shortstop, fires. O'Hare makes the play. And Gavin Long is retired on the 6-3. One away, Clarinda down 7-2.
Third baseman Cole Wareheim.
Wareheim today is 0 for 3. Strikeout in the first, fly out in the third, fly out in the fifth. So this is the third pitcher used by Des Moines. Great pitching so far by the Peak Prospects. Trey Castile started through 4 innings, 5 strikeouts. Weston Barber gave up no hits in 3 innings and finished his outing with a pair of strikeouts. His last 2 batters faced. Low 1-0, and first batter that Stewart has faced has been retired. Stewart from Urbandale went to Urbandale High School. His senior year was also spent under head coach Eric Evans, and you've got Jalen Ziegler, his teammate from that Urbandale team, in left field, outside 2-0 on a slider. And he's hit by the pitch. We'll head to first. So Long grounded out. Wareheim's hit by the pitch. Here comes Anthony Pamilia. Announcing to the fans.
The shortstop, Anthony Pamilia.
Pamilia, right-handed batter. You got a runner on first here. Parker Stewart on the mound for Des Moines has thrown a third of an inning so far. Prospects lead 7-2. Clarinda is batting. Would have been a strike, so it's fouled off. 0-1. Junior Barajas is warming up. Slider outside, and that's a wild pitch, as it was a bit low there, and Wareheim will advance to second. So 1-1. Runner in scoring position here for Clarinda. That's the lone runner. One ball, one strike. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitcher. It's on the way. Drive to the corner and miss. 2-1. Outside, full count. One out. Runner on second here for Clarinda. He's down by 5. Stewart fires. Gets the call. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming up here for Stewart. Top of the 8th. Clarinda down to its final 5 outs. Just outside. And that'll put runners on first and second.
The DH, Junior Barajas.
Barajas is 0 for 2, hit by a pitch in the 6th. Number 4 batter in the lineup for Clarinda. He's down by 5. It's a lefty batter. Right fielder Nick Masserini due up. Inside, 1-0. Fly ball, center field, Thomas underneath it makes the catch. Wareheim tags, but will stop. And that's 2 outs. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Clarinda down by a score of 7-2. Des Moines leads this one.
Right fielder Nick Masserini.
Masserini today is 0 for 3. Went 0 for 2 against Castile, 0 for 1 against Barber. Flyout, strikeout, flyout. Called, strike 1, 0-1. Fifth batter of the inning, top of the 8th. Outside, 1-1. Swing and a tip. 1-2. Oh, now runner stranded between the bases. Throw to Berith. Got him.
Oh, man.
And that is going to do it as Wareheim is caught between the bases on the throw to the third baseman. And 7-2. Des Moines leads this one. We will take a break here on the Peak Prospects Network. Bottom of the 8th is next. Might be the last time we see the Prospects batters in this game.
Nearly 1 in 2 U.S. adults have high blood pressure. That's why it's important to self-monitor your blood pressure in 4 easy-to-remember steps. It starts with a monitor. Be next to talk to your doctor about your blood pressure numbers. Get down with your blood pressure. Self-monitoring is power. Visit managerbp.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council, the American Heart Association, and the American Medical Association, in partnership with the Office of Minority Health and Health Resources and Services Administration.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
New pitcher on the mound for Clarinda. It's number 21. We'll get his announcement here to the fans in just a second. Prospects lead 7-2, bottom of the 8th coming up. Is that Tarek Thompson? 29. My apologies. I was going to say. Fans, your attention to the mound. Defensive change for the Clarinda A's. It's number 29, Luke Stout. Houston Wedgeworth looks like he'll hit in the leadoff here to start the bottom of the 8th. Prospects lead 7-2. So Gavin Shearer threw 4 innings. Ben Sayre started with 3. Carter will actually lead off. But Houston has a bat and is warming up on deck, so he might be next after Tanner Short. Carter today is 1 for 2 with a pair of walks and a couple of runs. Tanner Short, 1 for 3, hit by a pitch in the 6th. Prospects had 5 in the 2nd, 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th. Leading off for Des Moines, center fielder Carter Thomas. It is the bottom of the 8th. This would be just the second win of the year for Des Moines against Clarinda. Likely we've got 2 half innings left if Des Moines can hang on in the top of the 9th. So here's Luke Stout. First pitch is fouled, 0-1. Prospects have seen Stout before, but I can't remember if it was on the mound or at the plate. Thomas, 2 runs today. Hey, bloops one hop. First baseman Dobrinski steps on the bag to record the out. 1 away. Is this Houston Wedgeworth making his way up? Yes, he's got a 1,000. Hang on 1 second. Now to the plate for Des Moines, pinch hitting. He's got a 1,000 on-base percentage. It's number 26, Houston Wedgeworth. It's a 1,000 on-base percentage because he walked on a 3-2 count as a pinch hitter. So let's see what he can do here. From East Central Community College, has normally been a pitcher this year for Des Moines. Looks at a pitch down in the zone, 0-1. So 1 out, Des Moines leads 7-2. Nobody on base, bottom of the 8th. Slider missed, 1-1. Luke Stout on the mound, has thrown a third so far. Two and 1. Three one. Fouled up and back. Keeps the plate appearance alive. So a full count. And when he walked, when he pinch hit a few games ago, he also had a full count. See what he can do here. Chops it foul. Count still full. He's getting a lot of cheers right now from the dugout, the pitcher for the Peak Prospects. And he threw 6 innings last night. Had a great start for Des Moines. And that loss to Chillicothe 7-5. Inside, and he'll go to first.
He still has a 1,000 on-base percentage. 2 up for Des Moines. It's the third baseman, Alex Barrett.
So that's the pinch hitter, Houston Wedgeworth, in the DH spot, who gets to first. Alex Barrett, the third baseman, is 1 for 4 on the day. Had his first hit back in the 6th. Prospects lead 7-2, 1 out. Missed, 1-0. One-0 count. Wedgeworth on first. Inside 2-0. Wedgeworth, part of an East Central team that made it to the Junior College World Series. Lights are on here at the stadium. Dusk sky, 9:01 p.m. is the local time. Just missed the top of the hour. Sometimes I catch it. I don't know how that works either. You just look over. Oh, it's 9 o'clock on the dot. Line foul down the first base line. It's 3-1. Prospects would have to score 5 runs here to initiate the run rule. So they scored 5 in the bottom of the second, and all the runs were scored with 2 outs. That one's ripped down the first base line. Is it fair? No. It's called foul, and it's now 2-2. So 2-2. No replay. That's a ground ball down the first base line, just foul. I shouldn't be able to press the buttons when the app isn't. It doesn't make any sense. Well, now I've learned the hard way twice. 2-2 as they count, 1 out. At least the ball wasn't in play once again. Swing and a miss, and Barrett is retired. 3 up, 2 down so far. Wedgeworth with the walk. He's on first. Here's the catcher, Liam Gilbert.
Gilbert with a single back in the fourth, actually a double before then. He's got an RBI. He's got 2 hits. He's walked once. He is 2 for 3 on the day. Wow. What more can you say? Every big prospect has reached today. Prospects lead 7-2 here in the bottom of the 8th. Fouls the first pitch back, and Wedgeworth, his teammate from East Central, will have to go back to first. He's got some speed. Yeah, he's got some wheels on him. Counts 0-1. Wedgeworth has to go back to first. Finds the corner, 0-2. 2 outs. Morales is due up. Breaking ball misses, 1-2. 2 outs. Wedgeworth on first. Des Moines has not scored since the 4th. Neither has Clarinda. Been a pitcher's duel since then. Fouled up and back. Count stays 1-2. One, two, still 2 outs. And that one hit him. They'll put runners on first and second. And Gilbert will advance to first. The right fielder, Diego Morales. Morales is 0 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch once. Runners on first and second, 2 outs on the board. Des Moines leads 7-2 here in the bottom of the 8th inning against the Clarinda A's. Luke Stout on the mound has thrown 2/3 so far, outside 1-0. Fouled up and away, count is 1-1. That one may have hit the bus. And I played the broken windshield sound effect, so hey, for once, we're accurate. I hope the bus is all right. 1-1 is the count. Called 1-2. That one dropped down in the zone. So you got Gilbert on first, Wedgeworth on second. 2 outs, Morales at the plate. Slider outside, no swing. Deuce is wild. 22 at the plate. In a 7-2 game, 2 errors by Clarinda. Deuces are really wild today. Two. Outside, 3-2. Also, those 2 runs in the 4th by Clarinda, if you take 4, divide that by 2, that's 2. Deuce is wild. But no longer. It's a full count here. Swing and a miss, and Morales is retired. Rare strikeout by Diego Morales will end the 8th inning. Prospects lead 7-2. Last 3 outs coming up here for the A's.
We are back, and we are looking at a pretty lopsided matchup, Jim.
That's right, Ron. I mean, in one corner, we've got a 175-pound guy, and in the other, a 6,000-ton heavyweight train.
Jim, this guy has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It's no contest. Every day, people tempt fate and die trespassing on railroad tracks. See tracks, think train.
Fans, today's game is brought to you by Longnecker Financial Services, an independent investment management firm located in Des Moines, offering comprehensive financial services. Joe has been serving individuals and families for over 20 years and would like the opportunity to earn your business. Call us today, 515-309-4431. Thank you, and enjoy the game. Prospects lead 7-2. We've got 3 games left this season for Des Moines. Tomorrow they've got a doubleheader at 5 and 7 against the Chillicothe Mudcats. And then on Friday they got their season finale in Clarinda at 7 p.m. We'll have that game on Mixler. We'll have the doubleheader on both Mixler and YouTube. Clarinda has their own video stream that you can watch on Friday. That'll be my last time with you folks this season. And as usual, don't know if I'm coming back next year, but that is a conversation for several months from now. I'm staying in Iowa this time, though. Last year I left, went back to Tennessee. This year I'm staying. I'll be doing some freelancing work with a couple colleges here. So excited to be doing that. So here we go. Clarinda down 7-2. Leading off for Clarinda, it's the right fielder, Nick Masserini. Outside, 1-0. Parker Stewart back to the mound, has thrown 1 inning so far. Hit and walked a batter, but Cole Wareheim, who was the one who advanced to second, was stranded between the bases and thrown out. Breaking ball misses away, 2-0. Thanks for your kind comment, by the way, Bill Borenstein, who says the last game, the true meaning of Cohawks will be revealed. 2-1. Well, Bill, luckily for you, I'll learn either way, whether or not you tell me, because I'll be calling co-college football this fall, their home games, so I'll find out what a Cohawk is one way or another. 2-1, no outs. Base is empty. Leadoff batter. Outside, 3-1. But looking forward to hearing your explanation that you've withheld from me for weeks now. But for real, though, thank you for your support all season. Thank you to all the parents and all the fans. Outside, ball 4. Masserini to first. Center fielder Terry Thompson. Clarinda's down 7-2 here in the top of the 9th. Masserini walks. Thompson is 2 for 3 on the day with an RBI. He stole home when the runner on first stole second. Bunts, that goes foul down the third base line. And it's 0-1. Top of the 9th, no outs. Runner stranded. They threw to first. Here's the throw to the shortstop, Gravengood, back to first. O'Hare, did he make the tag? Ball hit the runner. So no. So he's safe after all that with an 0-1 count here against Thompson. Stewart looks at first. Winds up and delivers. Swing and a miss. 0-2 is the count. Fastball. Just outside 1-2. Gilbert shifted to his left a little bit for the pitch. And Thompson at the plate, 1-2 count. Got Masserini on first. Stewart still looking for his first strikeout. Chopped foul, 1-2. One, two. Swing and a miss. He got him. And that's out number two, out number one, pardon me, the fastball and the swing and a miss. And the catcher comes up to the plate.
The catcher, Julian Sager.
You've got Masserini on first off the walk. Sager today is 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base back in the fourth. First pitch called 0-1. Breaking ball swung on, fouled, 0-2. Clarinda down by 5, top of the ninth. 0-1 pitch, one away. Up and away, 1-1. 1-2, pardon me. Sorry, folks. That's the scoreboard operator's fault. That guy. He is just bad at his job. 1-2. They try to throw to the runner on first. He is safe. One and two, one away. Stewart. He'll try to throw to the runner on first again. He is safe. That is Masserini, who had a leadoff walk, the number 5 batter. We're on the 7 batter, Sager. Joey Little is next for Clarinda. The pitch. Breaking ball missed outside, 2-2. Swing, foul ball, 2-2 remains the count. Runner on first. Sager at the plate. Top of the ninth, Clarinda down by a score of 7-2. Stewart fires up and away, 3-2. So that was Stewart's first strikeout moments ago. He should finish this game with 2 innings. So Castile gets 4, Barber gets 3, Stewart gets 2. Payoff. Popped up. Foul territory, stays 3-2 on the count. Payoff. Just outside, ball 4. Runners on first and second here for Clarinda.
Second baseman, Joey Little.
Prospects lead 7-2. They're pitching. Top of the ninth, Clarinda's batting. Joey Little is 0 for 3 on the day. Called. And the count is 0-1. Inside, 1-1. Sager on first, Masserini on second. We're on the top of the ninth. Des Moines trying to hold on to this 5-run lead. Still 1 out on the board. Been a long top of the ninth. Count is 0-1. Tried to check his swing, but it's a strike, 0-2. 1-2, pardon me. Swing and a miss. And he is retired.
First baseman, Cord Dobrinsky.
I'll tell you what, folks, I'll be real. I shouldn't play sound effects while I'm doing play-by-play. It's just doesn't look good. This is 38. Dobrinsky, right-handed batter, 2 outs on the board. Clarinda down to their final out. Runners on first and second. Inside, 1-0. I run sound effects in the stadium. I do play-by-play and then the PA, and it's wild pitch. Runners on second and third. That one was outside. And Masserini to third, Sauger to second. Dobrinsky today walked in the fifth, but he's got 2 strikeouts. Stewart now on the mound has 2. That is a total of, if I'm doing the math right, 9 strikeouts between the 3 prospects pitchers that we've seen today. Phenomenal outing for Des Moines Arms. 2-0 count. Outside, 3-0. That's called a strike. 3-1. Called up in the zone, 3-2. Wow, close call. Outside, and the bases are loaded. So tying run on deck for Clarinda, 2 outs on the board. Meanwhile, to the plate, the left fielder, Gavin Long. This is the 6th plate appearance used by the A's here in the inning. Top of the 9th continues. Clarinda down by a score of 7-2. Prospects trying to get just their 2nd win over Clarinda this year. Lefty batter. Dobrinsky, Sauger, and Masserini for 2nd and 3rd. Called, and it's 0-1. First pitch here against Gavin Long. Pretty sure that was the first pitch. 0-1. Here's a fly ball deep towards center field. Thomas going back and makes the catch, and that's going to do it. The Prospects win. And that's the ball game. The Peak Prospects win 7-2 over the Clarinda A's. Des Moines improves to a record of 17-23. Clarinda drops to 23-13. Fans, your next home game for Des Moines and final home games will be a doubleheader tomorrow at 5 and 7 p.m. against the Chillicothe Mudcats. And if you're up for a road trip, Des Moines concludes its season on Friday at 7 p.m. in Clarinda. One last time, we'd like to thank you for attending tonight's game. Please drive home safely, and we will see you tomorrow night. Prospects win this one. We will take a break here on the Peak Prospects Network. Your final score, 7-2.
Here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time, and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
Hey, hon, what you doing with your phone? Taking pictures?
No, I'm asking it questions.
Like what?
Hey, Bobo, do flowers have best friends?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that. Hey, follow me. I want to show you something. Look, flowers do have best friends.
Whoa.
Some answers can only be found in nature. Discover the unsearchable. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a trail near you. Brought to you by the United States Forest Service and the Ad Council.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey. Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
And your final score, 7-2, Des Moines wins. I have with me the winning pitcher, the starting pitcher, Trey Castile, who threw 4 innings on the night and gave up just a couple of runs in the win. Trey, welcome back to the Peak Prospects. We'll get to that in just a moment, but what went well for you tonight with your 5 strikeouts?
Just being able to battle back. I didn't get ahead a lot, but the ability to come back and throw strikes, it's all you can ask for.
This is your return to the Peak Prospects from last year. You were a routine starter last season. What made you come back?
Well, first off, Coach Willis left, so that was a big thing to Coach Wartburg. But, I talked with you a little bit, talked with Joel and Coach Willis, and kind of piece it all together at the end here. But, yeah, I'd like to thank every one of you guys for the opportunity. So.
Yeah, as we talked about earlier, Coach Willis accepting the job at Wartburg means that because of NCAA rules, he's able to coach Simpson players now here on the roster. A lot of ARC players on this roster, whether they're coaching Des Moines or whether they're playing for Des Moines. How do you like that?
Oh, it's fun. Just joke around with the guys that you play against during the season and just get to hear stories about other sides and stuff. It's awesome.
All right, Trey. Well, welcome back, and congratulations on a great game tonight. That's Trey Castile, who was a routine starter for Des Moines. We've got Liam Gilbert here in the press box, who's about to join us here on the Peak Post Game Show. It's the second time we've had him. Liam, I'll have you hold the microphone while I pull up your stats here. I'm already forgetting what you did, but you had obviously a good enough night for us to interview you. Let's see. We had a walk and a run in the second, double and a run in the third, RBI single in the fourth, grounded to double play in the sixth, hit by a pitch in the eighth. What worked for you tonight?
They were throwing a little bit of a harder pitcher, just kind of like last time. And I know working deep into a count, I think I got into a 3-0 count, and I got into a 3-1 count, and I knew a fastball was coming because everything else he couldn't throw for a strike. So I just sat fastball middle away, and that's what he threw. And I told myself if it was there, I was going to put a swing on it, and I ended up catching all barrel, and I put it in the gap, deep enough for me to get a double. And the same thing, the last guy, I worked deep into a count. I knew a fastball was coming. It was middle in. It wasn't the exact location I was looking for, but it was enough to pull my hands inside and get it up the middle for an RBI to help us win.
Season's coming to a close on Friday. Obviously, you're from Meridian, Mississippi, and I asked you a similar question last time. What brought you all the way up here? Now I'm going to ask you, how have you enjoyed your summer?
Oh, I've loved it up here. Like I said, I'll thank again Coach Flessner for having the contacts up here to let me in Houston to come up here. It really is a beautiful state. It's a lot of corn, I will say, but it's beautiful up here, and I've enjoyed it to the absolute fullest. And I thank God for allowing me to have the opportunity to come up here and play.
All righty. Well, congratulations, Liam, on another incredible game today.
Thank you, sir.
That's Liam Gilbert. And last but not least, we got Coach Willis coming up here to join us after he finishes his popcorn, which I fully respect. He's eating some of the best popcorn in the entire planet, made by Bryce Dean and Company. Coach Willis, Got a big win tonight against Clarinda, second time that you've beaten them this year. What went right tonight?
Yeah, we had a lot of things working for us tonight. Trey Castile being able to come in and pitch for us is huge. I obviously know Trey really well, having coached him when I was at Simpson, and he gave us a great start. 4 innings, 5 strikeouts, a few scattered hits, but for the most part, he was his usual self that I've come to know these last few years. So it was good to have Trey back. You always know what you're going to get out of him. Offensively, we did enough here and there. I think we had one big inning in the second there, and then we were able to tack on in the third and fourth as well, and a bunch of different guys stepping up. Carter Thomas continues to be a staple offensively all year. I think he's either first or second in the league, in the whole Mink League in batting average, and he's been doing it all year. Other guys stepped up. Liam Gilbert, as you just interviewed, double in the left center field gap, and we've had other guys put together good ABs as well. But you see the 0 with no errors too. That's also big. So we were a complete team tonight, and when we have a full roster, when we have our guys here, we've shown that we have the capability to be a pretty good team.
I got to ask you this on a more personal note. Obviously, you've been the assistant at Simpson most recently. You've coached on this field for home games. You're headed out to Wartburg now. So tomorrow you'll be coaching the doubleheader here at your previous home field before you take off for Waverly. How's that feel?
Yeah, that'll be different. I guess I haven't really thought about it too much. I have a tremendous amount of respect for Simpson baseball coach Rolling, all that. So it's never easy to leave, but at the same time, I'm excited to be coming home and returning to a place that's that I've grown up around too. So Simpson will always hold a special place in my heart. The people, the players, all that stuff. Easy to say, but definitely will be a place that I miss. But at the same time, really excited to be back home. But first things first, we got to finish up tomorrow, and then we got an away game on Friday. So looking forward to sending these guys out the right way with hopefully some more wins.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the 7-2 win tonight against Clarinda. Get some rest.
Thank you.
That's Coach Willis, who this was his second stint at Simpson. He was a grad assistant with the baseball program back in 2019. Do I have that right? 2019, and then more recently a full-time assistant with the Storm. Des Moines gets the 7-2 win over Clarinda, second best team in the Mink League. Glad you have joined us this evening. This has been the Peak Postgame Show. We'll be live tomorrow, 5 p.m. for the start of our doubleheader against the Chillicothe Mudcats. Again, tickets $8 at the gate and cash only. That'll get you into both games. And concessions has $2 hot dogs, $3 beers, $5 high noons, and much more. I'll be here doing PA play-by-play. We'll have the stream on YouTube. We'll have the stream on Mixler as usual. Follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, and on our website. That's dmpeakprospects.com. And we will see you folks around. And again, if you're willing to make the road trip, Friday, 7 p.m. in Clarinda, last game of the regular season for Des Moines. And just like last season in the first round of the Mink League playoffs, their year will end against the A's, which is kind of hard to believe. But again, no postseason for Des Moines this year, but a few more games for these guys to come together and play some good baseball. They certainly did that tonight. For the Des Moines Peak Prospects, this is Spencer Bohm saying so long. Have a great rest of your evening, and we will see you tomorrow night.